Hey guys, it's Derrick. I went and saw a movie today. I wanted to give a short little review, what I thought about it. I went and saw Power Rangers today, and here are my thoughts. I would give it the definite thumbs up. I had a lot of fun with it. I thought some parts were cheesy, but that's exactly what I wanted out of a Power Rangers movie. I really liked the cast. I thought they were all real good choices for who they picked for the Rangers. I liked Bill Hader as Alpha 5 and Bryan Cranston as Zordon. Elizabeth Banks was really cool as Rita Repulsa. She had a darker, creepier look, and she was real badass, which was cool. A lot of people didn't like the look of the suits, but I thought the more that I looked at them, the cooler they were, and I think they're a real cool revision to what was a pretty goofy original. I had some minor quibbles. When they said it's morphin' time, it was said more like, it's morphin' time, instead of like, it's morphin' time! Real badass. Also, they didn't give each ranger their own time to shine when they morphed, so like when the Pink Ranger morphed, she didn't go, Pterodactyl! And then look all badass doing it, which I was like, oh, come on, that's cool. Like, my favorite thing from the 95 Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie was when the Yellow Ranger started to morph and she goes, Saber-tooth tiger! They didn't do that, which I was like, come on, guys, why? There will be a little bit of spoilers, but, I mean, if you didn't expect this going into the movie, you're dumb. I really liked when they all came into the Megazord, because it was real badass looking. Hands down, though, my favorite part was when they were in their Zords and they were going into battle, and the theme kicks in, it's like, go, go, Power Rangers! I was like, yes, finally, I've been waiting all movie for this, yes! One thing I remember from the original is if Zordon was a Power Ranger, because spoiler, in the first 5 minutes, he's the Red Ranger, and I was like, what is going on? I didn't know he was a Ranger! Again, slight spoilers, but it's in the first 5 minutes. I like that they made Rita Repulsa the Green Ranger, and she's all about power for herself, and that's why her and Zordon are at odds, and I was like, cool! Also, I'm going to go ahead and save them a bunch of time developing the sequel. Make Zac Efron the Green Ranger who's bad, but he eventually turns good and turns out the White Ranger, and he turns into the leader of the New Rangers. It'll make you money! So, I mean, I'm kind of rambling on now, but in short, go see it. It's a lot of fun, and if you liked Original Rangers, you'll like this. If you didn't like Original Rangers, you still might like it. It's a whole bunch of fun. But no, seriously, I'm not going to say this a bunch. Make Zac Efron the Green Ranger who's bad but turns good and turns into the White Ranger and becomes the leader of the Rangers. You'll make so much money from me, I'll give you all my money! Or to hell with it, just make The Rock the White Ranger, but have him rip off his sleeves and say, Daddy's gotta go to work, and then he fights some monsters as the White Ranger. I would pay so much money for that. Do it! Or for like when they turn their Megazord, you know, it's just The Rock in human form, and he's there and he does his quippy one-liners, which are awesome, and they rock bottoms the enemy, and it's like, oh, it's real badass. But yeah, I really liked it. In short, what I'm saying for the sequel, just put The Rock and Zac Efron in one way or another, and I'll be there day one and many times after.